So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. We've got DeBusschere. Magic Johnson is out there at Marley. Then it's Pierce. And it's Cowens in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Timberwolves, Lucas is out there with Embiid. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And there's Bryant. And it's Hardaway in at the point guard. We saw the WNBA launch the Commissioner's Cup. But what are your thoughts, Doris, about a mid-season tournament being added to the NBA?
Kevin, it's hard not to look at the positive effect that the play-in situation has had on the NBA. Think about it, how much more competitive games are down the stretch of the regular season. So because of that success, I am very open to adding a mid-season tournament.
Now Hardaway following the three-point attempt by Pierce. Hardaway passes to Lucas. Outside, Kobe, just 5 to shoot. For the three, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Here's Marley. Lucas with the rebound. Hardaway against Johnson. Now here's Hardaway. He's covered closely. Some solid defense from Johnson. DeBusschere against Hardaway. Pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And it's blocked. Good work there as it goes.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Wilkins. Boston grabs the miss. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
And here is Wilkins after Magic Johnson hits the 3. It's Wilkins with the drive and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Bryant. And Embiid throws it down.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Here's Johnson to the wing right side. DeBusschere. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Hardaway atop the key. Back to Wilkins. And the pass to Bryant. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
On the wing, Marley. They get a hand on it. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Bryant kicks to Hardaway. Outside Wilkins. No good from outside.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Pierce covering. Wilkins passes to Hardaway. Embiid trying to break loose. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Wilkins.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Wilkins the pass to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
DeBusschere kicks to Johnson. Wilkins against Pierce. Here's Cowens. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Wilkins. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Here's DeBusschere. And Dave DeBusschere with the slam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Now, here's Wilkins. 20 points for him last game against Houston. 4 on the shot clock. Hardaway passes to Wilkins. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And that one is good. Johnson's got 9.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Yao, he's checked in for Embiid. Kemp comes in for Lucas. And Irving subbed in for Hardaway. And then for Boston, Chris Middleton's checked in for Pierce. And it's Ginobili in for Marley. Now, here's Wilkins. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. On its way from Irving for 2. Here's Yao. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, it's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass. Just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
Wilkins against Middleton. And it's Dominique Wilkins with the foul. That's his first foul. Minnesota making a switch here. And Boston has possession. 3-point lead. DeBusschere kicks to Middleton. Lock at 6. Ginobili with the 3. Got a hand on it. You're looking at the list of the NBA's top shooters from behind the arc for the past month. Second, Chris Middleton.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
Now, here is DeBusschere. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston.
And don't make a mistake, the 3 blocks had a huge impact on the game as well. It really turned the game in their favor.
Kemp's shot is off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Now, here's Kemp. He had 10 points in the win against Houston.
Part of what makes Yao so dangerous, he doesn't have to be right inside to score.
Ginobili outside. Over Irving. No good from Ginobili. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Howell's checked in for DeBusschere. And it's Anderson in for Magic Johnson. Now here's Hayward. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Irving against Anderson. Kicks to Ginobili. Rebound by Yao Ming.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Hayward, a second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at some of the stats for Kobe Bryant. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Deep 2 from Anderson, kept alive.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Houston. He's covered by Ginobili. Pass to Irving. Puts up a 3. Here's Yao. A shot off that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Back to Irving. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. To the wing on the left. Hayward outside. Trying to get open is Kemp. And Gordon Hayward with the 3.
Well, Gordon Hayward will find his rhythm fast if you allow him to catch and shoot.
Here's Anderson. Good work defensively by Yao. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Anderson against Yao. Launches a 3. A nice shot by Anderson.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hayward looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. And that one, good. Hayward's got 6.
Well, Gordon Hayward has an interior game that is solid. He's outstanding using his height and his touch on the interior.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Magic Johnson, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Marley. Pierce is out there with DeBusschere. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Cowens in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fire.
They get it again. Celtics leading by 8. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season. And guys, it's really amazing the effect that DeBusschere has on this team, especially on the defensive end. He's smart, he's cagey, and incredibly tough.
Embiid, he's checked in for Yao. Kobe, that's good. Boston's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Lucas against DeBusschere. Rebounded by Hardaway. Timberwolves trailed by 8. Here's Bryant. Oh!
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Pierce kicks to Johnson. Now DeBusschere. He has 7. Pierce wide open. He fires. Boston again missing. Wilkins passes to Lucas, and Lucas slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
How about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
Now here's Hardaway. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Outside Wilkins. Pass to Kobe. Another miss by Minnesota. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Pierce. Shoots over Wilkins. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Now a timeout called by Boston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now here's Marley. 14 points from him the last game against Houston, and they're able to recover. Wilkins' shot is off.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
Now here's Hardaway. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Here's Brandon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That's his 2nd bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And Lucas slams it in.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
Hey, they're going for the throat. Offensive rebound. Celtics leading by 5. The 3 from Marley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Kobe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Dave DeBusschere.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Brandon, guarded by Hardaway. The pass to Brandon. He kicks it to Marley. Just 4 to shoot. The 19-foot shot goes back up, and Johnson lays it in. Johnson's got 12.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Now here's Hardaway. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Marley. Inside. Here's DeBusschere.
Yeah, and I like the creativity there by Marley. You gotta like seeing him zip passes across the court.
Bryant looking over the floor. Shoots. It's rebounded by DeBusschere. Celtics leading by 7. Passes it to Johnson. Pierce with it. There's the 3. The rebound by Bryant. All the way up top. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
Pierce against Lucas. Pierce kicks to DeBusschere. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Kobe. They get it back. Here's Lucas. Goes up again. Chalk up 2 there. Embiid's got 6.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kemp comes in for Lucas, and Irving subbed in for Wilkins. Irving against Anderson. Pass to Middleton. Shoots over Kobe. Here's Howell. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 6.
And this is how assertive Ginobili is. Outstanding with the catch and shoot.
Back to Kobe. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
And you look at Kobe Bryant. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Here's Pierce following the basket by Kobe Bryant. That shot, no good. Hardaway against Ginobili. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
It's Anderson with the drive.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Celtics have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. He's off on the first.
And for all the things Anderson does well, it's his ball handling that's the most incredible. He honed those skills growing up as a playground legend in New York City.
And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Outside, Kobe. Back to Irving. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Howell kicks to Anderson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ginobili. Good work defensively by Bryant.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Anderson against Irving. But 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kobe against Middleton. And Bryant kicks to Irving for 3. There's Embiid. Trying to get open is Kemp. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
and showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
.105 left in the first half. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Celtic lead. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Kemp slams it in.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Anderson finds Ginobili. The kick out to Pierce. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Pierce has got 12 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Releases from 15, and it's Irving missing.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 6 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Irving. It's good.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebound, getting out of the pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was drawing up the second half plan. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Embiid. Lucas is out there with Dominique Wilkins. And there's Bryant, and it's Hardaway in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here is Hardaway. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And stolen by Lucas. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Here's Wilkins. Lays it up off the glass. Wilkins has got 10 points in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Celtics have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And both free throws good for Johnson. Timberwolves trail by 3. Right side, Bryant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Marley. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Boston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Collins. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Now here is Hardaway. He has 6. Outside, Kobe. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Yow's checked back in. Now here's Wilkins. 10 points for him. And here's Kobe for 3. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They get the rebound, and it's Johnson with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Timberwolves trailed by 5. Outside, Kobe. Yao in the post. Pierce against Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Here's Yao. The Timberwolves again can't hit. High post, Johnson working on Bryant.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Here's Hardaway, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway's got 8 points.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Marley. Sweet little floater. Marley's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Wilkins passes to Hardaway. Back to Wilkins. That's tipped.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Johnson. And the shot goes down. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Back to Hardaway. Over Johnson. Yao kicks to Lucas. Outside Hardaway. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Wilkins, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. To the middle. Kobe's shot is off. Celtics leading by 9. DeBusschere passes to Cowens.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the Timberwolves call time here. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hayward's checked in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
How clever is Gordon Hayward drawing the defense into him? This guy's put on muscle, and he allows his strength to get him these fouls.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the 2nd half. They've got to be happy with that. Brandon, the pass to Johnson. The shot. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The pass to Hayward. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Marley.
Well, I love Gordon Hayward's tenacity in the low post. This guy's energy earns him a trip to the stripe.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
no adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Now here's Hardaway. Tight defense on him. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Marley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Dominique Wilkins. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Irving's checked in for Minnesota. Celtics also with a sub. Ginobili's checked in. Now here's Yao. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Ginobili against Hardaway. Now here's Ginobili. He's tightly guarded. Got a piece of it. Ginobili against Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Collins. He's got 13. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Lucas. And then for Boston. Howell's checked in for DeBusschere. Chris Middleton comes in for Marley. And it's Anderson in for Magic Johnson. Now a timeout called by Boston. So it's the Celtics now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ginobili kicks to Middleton. Back to Ginobili. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Ginobili's got 10 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They double team Yao. Back to Irving. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Kyrie Irving can be the catalyst, or he can be the finisher. Catch and shoot game is on point.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Howell. He's covered by Kemp. 6 to shoot. Releases. Howell can't hit. Timberwolves trailed by 6. Here's Wilkins. The rebound by the Celtics. Cowens has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And you overplay Middleton to shoot the J. This is what he can do.
Hardaway finds Irving. Over Anderson. No good from Irving. Celtics leading by 8. It's Ginobili outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Wilkins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. He's got 12. And it's Anderson with the ball for Boston. Passes it to Middleton. Shoots over Wilkins. Middleton can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Hardaway. Here's Kemp. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Middleton inside the 3-point line. No good from the wing. Timberwolves trailed by 6. Down low. Here's Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So it's the Timberwolves now after the basket by Boston. Irving passes to Hardaway. Now Kemp to the paint. Here's Irving on the money from 12 feet away. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Kyrie Irving getting to that mid-range scoring ability. Sometimes it's the only shot available.
Yao with the block. Wilkins surveying the defense. Hardaway kicks to Kemp. Outside Wilkins. Back to Kemp. From deep. No good that time. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Anderson. And he drops it in from the low post. Anderson's got 8.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate. Chris, a terrific passer off the wing. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Wilkins after the basket by Boston. Here's Kemp. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Anderson. Good on the shot. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Irving. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 14. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Celtics, Magic Johnson is out there, Marley. Then it's DeBusschere, then it's Pierce, and it's Cowens in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's Pierce on the wing. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Irving. It's deflected. And it's Pierce in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's an 8-point Boston lead.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Bryant passes to Irving. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Wilkins' shot is off.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Irving finds Bryant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Kobe's got 21 in the game.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
Pass to Pierce. And here's Marley, guarded by Kobe. From the top of the key, and that one's good by Marley. And the Celtics lead by 10.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Lucas. Boston leading by 8. Pass to Marley. Over to the left wing. Kicks to Pierce. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He's off on the second. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Minnesota. Back to Wilkins. Now the pass to Kobe. Cranes the three-pointer. Bryant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Marley no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
It's Wilkins with the drive. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Wilkins. Celtics leading by 4. Passes to DeBusschere. Now here's Pierce, defended by Wilkins. Goes up. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Now here's Johnson.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Lucas. And on the way from Irving for 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Bryant. Here's Lucas. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Lucas has got 4 points this quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 3. Irving finds Wilkins. Now Kobe is guarded by Marley. Pass to Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 23.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And it's Irving missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
The shot by Pierce will not go. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Wilkins dishes to Lucas. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Marley.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
The Timberwolves have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here is DeBusschere. Pierce kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's the pass to Pierce. Just 3 to shoot. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Passes it to Irving. Here's Bryant. To the inside. Here's Lucas. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Celtics leading by 4 to the paint. Pierce. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
And right now, Pierce is feeling it. His guys would be wise to keep finding him.
Irving for 3. Rebound Boston. Cowens has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Lucas. Back to Bryant. 5 to shoot. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
DeBusschere against Lucas. It's Pierce on the wing. Pass to Marley. Here's Cowens. And no good that time. Nice D by Kobe. Outside Irving. Embiid trying to break loose. Excellent D there from DeBusschere.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
The pass to Cowens. Count that one. Cowens has got 18 points just in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Outside Pierce. Back to Johnson. He kicks to DeBusschere. Shoots from 12. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Hardaway's checked in for the Timberwolves. DeBusschere hits them both. Timberwolves trailed by 9. Here's Kobe. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. DeBusschere passes to Johnson. And he makes good on the layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out. Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Now here's Johnson. DeBusschere kicks to Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Embiid. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Yow's checked back in. So Johnson hits 2 of them. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Here's Bryant. Yeah, it doesn't go for him. And it's Boston the other way.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now, here is Smith. Passes it to Houston. Chandler trying to free himself up. Houston can't get it to go. Johnson outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.